We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles. Minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
319! 319!
Rodgers to throw on second down. And left side here, it's Graham. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. To throw is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Zoom.
On first down, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey. 319! Rush it! Strong right! Check out route!
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
319! Jumbo!
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a roller. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Alert! Alert! Green 18! Shift! Mike 56! Mike 56! Come on! Green 18!
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Packers! Randall Cobb, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense when they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Let's go! 15! Liz!
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Let's go. 15.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Airing one out for Crowder. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play, Smith to Crowder. 46 yards. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board.
Let's go. 15. Regular. 15.
Again, a run to Thompson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Mike's 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Alex Smith, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Trevor Davis now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
18.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now it's Crowder. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So out now come the Redskins. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Yellow. Set. Line, ED. Hey, on.
On 1st down, it's Smith. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Liz.
On 1st down, Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Four down. Get reset. Hey, easy. Check.
They'll run with Montgomery. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Throwing now is Rodgers. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
3 down. That's fine. Yeah.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Crosby puts it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Here's Smith. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Hey,
2nd and 10, Smith again. And he slings one that's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, 4 down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hey, done. No. 319.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
That's fine. Yeah, hurry up.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hey, check 26. 4 down. Green 18. Cali, zone left, Cali.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered
Let's go. Come on.
that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Zoom.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Trying to lay one up. He's got a man. Complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let's go.
Rodgers now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
We got three, fellas. Hey, 50.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Lets this one rip into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Let's go, 15.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 12. Got 4 down.
Smith on 1st down. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Absolutely. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
Hey, on. Hey, let's settle in. Come on, we're just, hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt. And the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more blocks.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
they can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Hurry up. Max North. Slam.
They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Zoom. Watch that end.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here.
Hey, on. Regular.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's Smith now on second down. Completes it right side to Dodson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
15, yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, Smith looking long for his tight end, and that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
No, right. Yep, rip. No, right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even...
The third.
12. Hey, on.
On second down, here's Smith. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go.
What's up, Martin?
Toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He'll get it up the middle.
I don't care.
His way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1. Most denied as he tried to get the second.
No, I'm just playing like shit. He's trash. I'm just playing like garbage. I had some BS too happen in the that's touchdown, or Josh Doxson just doesn't want to grab the ball. I want to go for this here, but I got to kick a field goal. I'm on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No, it'd be a 10-point. No, it'd be a 10-point game. I want to go for it. He's not gonna win. I'm honestly just trying to pad stats a little bit, but yeah, I have not put. I'm not sure actually, to be completely honest. I don't want to break anything, so.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now.
He messaged you? Yeah, dude, fuck that. On 31-7, fuck that. Dude, I've had like 4 injuries. I've had Trent Williams, Jordan Reed. Those are like my 2 best players. And now Ryan Anderson just got hurt too. So, and they've all been like away from the ball type shit. Like it's not like, you know, they were like in the play. It's been just stupid. And Aaron Rodgers just fucking stripped off Ryan Kerrigan, but I still sacked him, made him fumble. I think I've ran the ball like 4 or 5 times this game. Only out of shotgun too. I haven't even fucking done anything else. Exactly. Good catch, Jamison Crowder. I like him a lot. I can't tell, to be honest with you. I mean, this is only like I think this is the 2nd game that I've played since the update. I've been busy as shit, man. I worked fucking 8 to 8 today. I was scheduled 11 to 8, and boss calls me at fucking like 6 a.m. I just dropped a touchdown. Like 6 a.m. Like, yo, I need you to come in at 8. I'm like, all right. So that was fun. Just kidding. Fucking wanted to die the whole time. Fucking just waiting for death. Made like $104 or something, so wasn't too bad. Oh shit, he's wide open. Good shit. Gabe Jackson for Raiders. Lyman. Yeah. Send Stephon Diggs this way, man. Got Brandon Sheriff for you. You fucking should. Brandon Sheriff is fucking solid. I thought he was faster than that, to be honest. I thought he was like 92. White boy. That's a pick. Troy Apke, white dude. 6'2". Should be a touchdown, but yeah, dude. Troy Apke, he's a rookie. 6'2", 94 speed, safety. Yeah, he's white though, so He's not as good, obviously. Track. Don't even want him on my team, to be honest. Fucking been trying to trade him. This might be a touchdown. Paul Richardson. Baiting. I fucked up. That was my fault. I just got sacked. And there's holding on the play too. But I just got sacked. And then I think it was Brandon Sheriff actually, no, it was Morgan Moses picks it up, gets fucking hit sticks, fumbles, and then he picks it up like his team does. So I've allowed 9 rushing yards. Man, he's had some crazy catches, man. Like, dudes are like right like on him as he catches the ball.
A good pickup there at 22. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's complete right around the edge.
I think that second game, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was gonna say I think it was sim, but I think that was the Cardinals dude who had his game simmed.
Just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man.
Can you blame him?
Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different like a good boxer does.
Who the Bills even have at like wide receiver? Who's their wide receivers? Exactly. You can't even name them.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Time for a break.
He has McCoy and yeah, that's true. Corey Coleman. Oh, that helps a little bit. Fucking loaded. Yeah, I hate him too. I've always hated him for no fucking reason. Like, there's no reason for me to hate Charles Clay.
It's a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Yeah, I've had a few games like that. I'm in a another league, and I'm the Colts, and in the first week I played, I think it was the Bengals, and yeah, dude, the final score was 14-6. I won, but yeah, it was like ugly. Yeah, it was bad.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Remember the Rams in, like, I think it was like Madden 17 or something, dude? Their offensive line, like, their highest overall was like fucking like 74 or something. Some garbage. What a garbage ass throw, Alex Smith. Trying to stat pad this dude, and Alex Smith isn't allowing me to do it. It's frustrating me.
What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Why don't you throw the ball, man?
Down he goes. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before.
Sheldon Richardson, what, like 28, 27? Bro, I'm playing like shit right now.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been.
Can't make a read right now.
That one came up
Tired. Been gone since fucking 7 o'clock this morning. Fucking. Bro, my punts have been super good, though. I've punted twice in this game, and I've pinned them at the 3 and the 4.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Have you noticed that certain corners and safeties, and well, it's not even just that, it's just certain players, when the ball's in the air, they almost freeze, and they don't even try to go for the ball, and like the wide receiver just goes and try, yeah, like. Ryan Kerrigan just got a strip sack, fumble for a safety. Got Darius Geis on the kickoff right now, about to truck a dude. Never mind, I just got fucked up. I'm not showing like any of my plays either, because it's like week 3. So I obviously don't want everyone to know my fucking plays. So there's like formations that I haven't even ran yet, like purposely. Who's your tight end? Would you like to upgrade that? Yeah, you would. I have Vernon Davis or Jordan Reed, whichever you prefer. Jordan Reed, it would cost you a little more, obviously. I fucking hate Kyle Rudolph. I think Kyle Rudolph's he's like my least favorite tight. Yeah, he's a good blocker. He's a good blocker. He can catch, dude. But having a slow tight end is just unbearable to me. I hate having a slow tight end. That's another touchdown. Speaking of Jordan Reed, just scored for me.
Likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team.
Okay.
Confident, aggressive.
Alex Smith takes forever to throw the ball. Yeah, man, that league is actually kind of weird. The first year is only $100 to the Super Bowl, and it was like free to join. And then the second season is like, I think it's $15 buy-in or it's $10. I don't know why the first season's free, but I'm not complaining. I don't focus on that league very much. Yeah, it's only $100 to the Super Bowl. Like I'm 4-0 in it, but you know, I'd have to look, honestly. Come on, Matt Ioannidis. Bro, Aaron Rodgers, you better go down. Dude, Aaron Rodgers is just stripping off my tackles. I just called a timeout on accident. I did not mean to do that. That was kind of a dick move. Now I feel bad. I did not mean to call that timeout. Hopefully I can injure his quarterback right here. What's up, Aaron? Asshole. Good game, Booker T. 316. Alex Smith had 395 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had 1 rushing. Chris Thompson had a good game. Jameson Crowder, decent. Jordan Reed. But defensively, Ryan Kerrigan had 2 sacks. Deron Payne. That dude's an animal. Deron Payne, dude, that dude's like crazy good. I like him a lot. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's a rookie. Gotta turn off this broadcast.